Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Eye 73. I am Black Eye 73. Well, today I want to talk about what Joe Biden and the Black Lives Matter people are having problems. Joe Biden, Joe Biden used the Black Lives Matter people to get voted in. He on his knees on the step, bending the knees on the I can't breathe thing. And Joe Biden was like, oh, Joe, I'm here for the black people. Now, Joe Biden won't even accept Black Lives Matter people request. Joe Biden said, no, you done what I want you to do. Now go away. People, I told you all. I told you all before the election. You damn Democrats gonna use you all to get into office. I definitely agree with you, Richards. Man, I told you all. When the Democrat gonna get in the office, the Democrat gonna shit on y'all black people. I told you. Y'all like, no, no. Joe is changed. Man, Joe is the same person Kamala Harris called racist at the Democrat primary. So when they have a debate and the vice president to be called the president to be racist, and y'all think that Joe Biden gonna keep on answering y'all phone calls? Joe like, nah, people, what do you want now? Somebody in the Democrat gonna come back and date you in 3.5 years. Somebody in the Democrat gonna ask you to step on stage for you can promote your shit. But right now, I'm in the office. I don't need you. Joe Biden said he don't need them doing Black Lives Matter people. Or the NCAA. Wait, what that junk is? The NCAACP? It's something like that. He said, I don't need them. Joe Biden said, I'm in the office now. I've been tried this junk 3 times. And finally, working with Barack Obama, I got control of the black people. Some of the black people. I was one of them 20% who didn't vote for Joe Biden. I proudly said, I didn't care. People like, oh, you're not black no more. What the hell? You're just so stupid. Man, I've been called so many darn name people. I've been called stupid. I've been called lost. I've been called one of them fools. I've been called so many darn different names because I choose not to go with the norm or what the Democrat called the norm, saying we got the black votes. I went on 20 black males who didn't vote for Joe Biden. Joe Biden, you can't change being racist, people. You can't. I don't give a damn what people say. Like I see in one story, the dude who was in, he was a Klansman. And he met this black guy. He said, I see where I went wrong, and that all black people ain't bad. So he gave her his grand wizard. But at the same time, he said all black people ain't bad. He still got a little racism. He's still a little racist. Same thing for Joe Biden. Joe Biden's still racist, people. Y'all better listen to Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris wasn't just saying that junk. Kamala Harris believed that junk. But Joe Biden said, damn it. I'm going to have to choose a woman. They said, damn it. I'm going to have to choose a woman of color. So he told Kamala Harris and sucked in all the black women. Sucked them in. Like, come on, black women. Look who I got. Then the black people who voted for Joe talking about, well, I didn't vote for Joe. I voted for Kamala Harris because Joe is old. Joe is politician. Politicians don't die until they like in their 90s. Look at George Bush Sr. Look at Ronald Reagan. Look at Jimmy Carter. These people have some of the best health plans in the world. You think they're gonna let the president of the United States just sit there and die? No. Joe Biden gonna do his 4 years, guaranteed. He might don't. He'd be too old to run for re-election. He might give a darn good old black people try. I got the black people. He probably give them a good try, but he gonna like y'all vote for Kamala Harris now. So I'm telling y'all say y'all voted for Joe just for Kamala. Joe gonna stick this junk out for 4 years, people. He ain't going nowhere. Joe ain't going nowhere. Trust and believe. But it was an article released saying Black Lives Matter is upset because Joe Biden has stopped asking them to come to meetings. I don't understand how these so-called intelligent people who run these organizations still think that they're gonna invite y'all to the cookouts and to the dinners. No. They got what they wanted. You was a prop. You was one of those things they use in a movie. You was an Esther. I just need your body to be around for the black people to see. A lot of Latinos people could see. The Asian people could see. He brought in all darn people of color. Brought them in. Said, I'm going to elect this Latino as the first this. I'm going to let this black person for the first this. He suckered everybody in. They just, Democrats sucker you in. Come on. Come in, suckers. Now, back to business. It back to normalcy. I know y'all like, this dude right here be talking so much junk. You don't know, the way I say it may not be the way that you all say it, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I ain't going to sit here and just say, well, Joe, he is a politician. And how politicians, their job is to sell you a dream. And no, I ain't gonna say all that crap. Y'all got suckered again, people. I ain't lying to you. I love my black people. I love y'all people. But you got this, y'all heart scream is so freaking emotional. Y'all vote off emotion. Y'all knew Joe Biden ain't what's the right person for the president. But the 24-hour networks had told you all so many times, hey, Trump is evil. Trump is bad. Trump don't show his taxes. What the hell? What the taxes got to do with it? Trump in the collusion with Russia. Turned out that was a lie. People, I wish somebody would be honest with me right now and say, I voted off emotion. I voted because I kept on hearing in the media this was going on. The only thing people say, there were two things. No, it was one thing that pissed me off with President Trump. When he tear gassed them people, but he can do that photo op in front of the church. I'm like, man, that's some shady shit right there. But then after that, I'm like, I ain't got nothing bad to say about President Trump. Man, I know people gonna say, Obama, he did our Obama economy, but the man had to do this for 4 years. He had to keep the economy going strong, and he did that. People like, well, these people lost their job. But he can't do shit about coronavirus. He couldn't do nothing about COVID-19. Then people's like, he racist. And you can't put up nothing showing that the man was racist. Nothing. They said, well, he tried to get the Mexicans out of here. Shit, Obama, Bush, Clinton, Nixon, God, it gone down. They were trying to get the Mexican out of here. It ain't just started this year. You just start looking at politics this year, you'll think, damn, Trump trying to get him out of here. But no, every president in front of him, since they so-called called Mexican a problem, been trying to shut down the border, been trying to get ICE to do a better job to round up a bunch of Mexicans and send them out of here. Because I know they said, oh, Trump separated them from their family. No. Joe Biden, former President Obama, they started that separation of the family. But I ain't here to toot President Trump horn. I'm here to let black people know, stop falling for this same shit every 4 years. Every 4 years. Fall for the same shit. The Democrat gonna save us. The Democrat gonna help us. Y'all should have learned while Obama was in there. Black people ain't gonna get no free card because who the president? No. No. Not at all. You see, Bill Clinton had the Senate in the House. Only thing he helped black people do, go on a long vacation to prison. Bill Clinton. I'm telling you, got to stop falling for that politic bullshit. Only thing gonna make a difference in your community is local election. The Senate, mayor, city councilor. That's the only thing gonna make a difference. The governor, the president. There's so many damn red tapes they got to cross just to get their junk. Cause right now, the Senate trying to get the Democrat trying to get all the, get them last 2 Senate seats in Georgia. You see all that done campaigning going in Georgia. You got Stacey Abrams and Keisha, and you got all these celebrities saying, okay, Georgia, we need you. Way after January the what? Was it January the 5th? What after January the 5th when they had the election? And then if the Democrat win, they're like, good job, Georgia. You ain't gonna hear shit else about it. If the Democrat lose, they're like, oh, Georgia, you failed us. Y'all's a bunch of rednecks and black dumb people down there. People, stop listening to damn politicians and damn Democrat cities. Stop listening to them. They don't make no damn sense. First of all, I know I said that plenty of times before. I'm not a damn Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent voter. So I had the right to talk about both sides. But right now, I'm talking to my black people. I'm talking to the people of brown people. Cole, you look at my skin tone. You ain't really black. You just go by that bullshit name black people. Because it was some dude with Dr. Martin Luther King. He was working for the FBI. I forgot what the dude's name, but I seen the documentary. He was working with the FBI. And he started going around talking about, we need to start saying black power. Did you know black was in the same category as nigger back in the 60s? Our ancestors didn't want to call each other, they didn't even call each other black. Not at all. Not at all. Black was an insult. You call somebody black? What? Who do you tell you? You think I'm lying? Look it up. But some dude working with the FBI, I forgot what the dude's name. I was looking at the documentary earlier this week, and he was like, we need to start doing black power. Dr. Martin Luther King said, I like to have the youth, because, they were calling the Negroes. He like, I want the Negroes youth to join in on this protest, but I don't agree calling them black. Black. Look, listen to it. They said black mean nothing. If you learned this in school, the color black. I know you look at my name and said Black Ice 73. Reason I chose that, because black ice, you don't see that shit coming. You run up on it, you fall. That's the only reason I chose Black Ice 73. I didn't chose it because this skin tone right here. That's the case, I would have chose my name Brown Ice 73. I ain't chose it because the skin color. I chose it because what black ice represent. And they said, be careful, because that black ice makes you wreck. Be careful, that black ice will make you fall. That's why I chose Black Ice 73. All you got to do is Google it, look it up, and it'll show you that black people in this. I've been programmed to say the same shit too, saying black people. But Negroes in the 60s, they wouldn't tolerate that junk getting called black. They're like, man, who the you call them black? Cause like I was saying, in school, when you said I want the color black in elementary, did your elementary teacher tell you black is not a color? I know. Y'all ain't hearing me. I know y'all like, oh, yeah. What are you talking about? Black is a color. No. They always used to say black is not a color. Black is neutral. It's not a color. And they also, was it white also when they saying white is not a color too? So when you hear them say Black Lives Matter, soon they see the word black, they ignore it. Yeah. Soon they hear that damn word black, they ignore it because they're like black ain't shit. Black ain't shit. That's why they always said, that's why they always talk about black in a negative way. They not talking about our skin color or saying all crap about black, because black is not a color. Black don't mean nothing. And then one day, I love my children. One day I called my daughter a Negro. She like, just like that. I mean, well, she ain't look like that because she look better than me. But that's how she looked. She looked like a Negro. Dad, I'm not a Negro. That's an offensive word. I said, girl, what the hell are you talking about? I said, I ain't like to you. Cause I got caught up in the damn bull. I like, what the hell are you talking about? Negro is not an offensive word. Our ancestors and people were calling each other Negroes. Put up Malcolm's speeches. Put up Dr. Martin Luther King's speeches. Put up people's speeches from the 60s. They recognized each other as Negroes. Hello, my Negro brother. My Negro people, we need to do this. They weren't calling each other no damn skin color. They weren't calling no color. They weren't saying that shit. All this stupid shit happened in the 70s, and the people who glorifying the word nigger and Negro, how they do it with the G, all that bull crap happened in that what, late 80s, early 90s. Our people, the generation before our parents, I'm in my 40s. I don't even count my parent generation, because most of them people were running around high on LSD and weed and drinking their alcohol. Google it, look it up. Woodstock is our parent generation. Well, my parent generation. The children were born in the 70s. Our parent generation was high and drunk. That's why we ain't know shit. That's why the shit from our grandmother generation went untaught to us. Went untaught. Only way I got information about a lot of stuff from generation before me, I talked to my grandmother. My grandmother broke down a lot of stuff. My grandmother, they used to call all the black people color. Yeah. They used to call them. Like my grandmother, one day when me and my first cousin, we went out there to visit my grandma at the nursing home. She said, yes, I'd be sitting around and talking to the color people. I said, we like, Mama, what you talking about? She's like, that's what we used to call it. Grew up calling them color people, Negroes and stuff like that. So all this doing black and nigger shit, man, they ain't do that junk. I don't even say that junk at all. If I'm gonna insult you, I'm gonna call you a clown or a joker or just don't even talk to you. I refuse to call a black person a nigger. I refuse it. I ain't gonna tell you to sit there and lie to me. We took this word of our own. So as long as Black Lives Matter have black in their name, they would not get recognized as any kind of political powerhouse. Even though they fooled a lot of black people, I still say that shit. Even though they fooled a lot of Negroes to vote for Joe Biden, now it's time to suffer. Thank you for watching the video. You haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. Hey, share. You know, share. I'll talk to you later.